Privileged, privileged Americans. How American society make people feel privileged. Privileged. Do you know what the word privilege means? Privilege. Is privilege a right or is it a privilege to have? Is privilege? No, all that's mine. Privilege is. I'm finna actually sit down and eat. I'm talking. You just came out of nowhere. I'm watching them motherfucking fly. Privileged. Privilege is a fortunate thing to have for certain Americans in America. Do you agree or disagree? Privileged. A lot of people are privileged. A lot of people get the opportunity to be privileged. A lot of people feel privileged. Most people that feel privileged ain't even privileged. You know what I'm talking about? Like a lot of kids feel like they privileged because their parents are financially stable. And because their parents co-sign for them a vehicle or, they get a brand new car before their time. I don't feel like no child should get something that they can't buy themselves before their time. There's nothing wrong with buying your child a used car, a nice little gas saver. But I don't think that you should privilege your child and give them something brand new that they didn't work for, that they didn't earn, because everything that's bought should be earned and paid for by the person who earned it. And if they earn it, then they'll have more respect for it along the line, down the line. But privilege, a lot of people don't understand what the word privilege means. I'm privileged. But privilege, fortunately, is fortunate for some people and unfortunate for most people. Most people aren't privileged, will never get the taste, the feel what privilege feel like. Most. But the more I talk, the more people, hey, they starting to come in and listen. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk about how American society make people feel privileged. And they ain't even privileged. Like body language, eye contact speaks a lot. And some people can shame other people by just looking at them. A lot of people can poverty shame people unconsciously just by putting on the right amount of clothes, the right type of clothes. You can't wear expensive clothes around poor people. If you think that you're that privileged in life to wear expensive clothes around poor people, something is going to happen to you. I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news. You cannot wear expensive things around poor people. Privileged people like to show off and show off their privileges around people who don't have none. It's like an ego that they get off of. Yeah, I'm showing you what I got that I know you don't have. Hey, and the only thing that's impressive, you know, to another person is a person who ain't never had it before. So, like, what's up, boss? How can I help you?
Just want to get a cut real quick.
What kind of haircut you trying to get?
Just a quick little lineup. I don't want to do too much on the sideburn.
What do you mean you don't want to do too much to the
I want to
sideburn?
keep it.
Yeah, you want to keep your sideburn?
If possible, trim it without. I want to keep this, but up here, trim this down.
Keep what?
Like the side.
That little part that you
Yeah.
pointing at ain't nothing there, barely like.
Because it's growing just a little bit.
No, it ain't growed yet. It ain't never developed.
I'm saying lately I've been cutting it because it grows and I've been cutting it off.
Yeah, I understand you don't want to touch that part.
Yeah.
You trying to make that grow.
Yeah.
I've been a licensed barber 32 years, bro.
That's what I'm asking.
And when I say it, I have to have a clear understanding of description of what type of haircut you really want. You know what I mean?
Really just lineup.
I don't do lineups.
You have to be like a taper.
No, this is the thing. I'm a one-man show. And I operate by appointment 24 hours in advance. I'm a system. I'm just like every business that's on the block. I'm a black man that operates systems. I say open online when people get here as spectators. I have to pull them into my system and let them know how I operate. That's why I'm sitting here chilling right now. I got 12 people already booked, paid for. I don't have to, you know what I mean? When I say I'm booked out, look on my website, I'm booked out 7 months in advance. So, but when I pull people in, I pull people in to build on and to do things. Like right now, my next appointment ain't till like 12:45. So he got a 15-minute window to get here before his council boy's appointment is canceled.
Okay.
So right now, in the moment, I'm live on my YouTube channel. I'm making money just sitting here talking shit while you walking up. Like, I'm building. I'm steady building and growing as I go. But I'm asking you what type of haircut you want, because I'm looking at, your full structure, what you want. Most people don't want to cut; they really want just like a little trim up or something like that, a little lineup. And I tell people I don't do them type of service. I do full service. I do shampoo, condition. I blow dry your hair. I'm gonna give you a real haircut. Now, if you want to cut, you're gonna look different from the way you came in walking out. I cut hair. I don't play with it. And anybody that line up, they playing with hair. Anybody that I tell people this. There is, there's levels of professional of this shit, and then there's people out here that just thinking they're a barber and they trying to take and do whatever and show the world that, hey, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Come on, I can do it. And as soon as you look in the mirror, it ain't what you wanted, it ain't what you expected, and you described it to them in full detail. This is the way I want it, and it never come out that way. You know what I mean? But for me, and I'm a real one. Like even with the way you described it and asked it, there is nothing to even start. On the other side, it's completely you still have what they call dead cells. They're not, and you're still young. So I can see the follicles growing or the follicles sticking out. They like little baby hair still there, but they haven't developed into full follicle hair yet.
Yeah.
And it's only one way to really make them grow faster. You have to shave that little part, and it grows back faster. Every time you shave it, it's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. But some people shave it, and it still never grows. You know what I mean? But the way your beard is, you have one of those natural black beards where it ain't even in your DNA to really have a beard.
This is grown.
Yeah, this is you got like me. I ain't got no under here. You got that true American black blood. You know what I mean? When I say it like that. And so even with you can keep that informant and it'll be a cool little underbeard, but it takes years for that part. And yours might not go no higher and it's gonna be light. But long strings of hair be right there.
You have to keep cutting.
Yeah, you have to keep trimming and keep it coming.
All right.
But you want to get a cut, a taper? What you want to do?
I can take a taper.
You do a taper cut, and I can just it's right your size. Like you say, around that beard part. Only thing we can do is outline the top and outline the bottom, and let it keep fulfilling. But you know what I mean. On the rest part, it's like.
You got it.
Yeah, I do full services, and I only do that because I'm a one-man show. Even though I got haircuts started at $40 on the board, I tell everybody I don't just do haircuts. I mean, shit, I can't. My business wouldn't operate if I did, on a good month, I might do 150 people, 100 people max. You know what I mean? On slow month, and I tell people I can't operate my business and pay $4,000 plus a month in expenses doing $40 haircuts. My business wouldn't operate. Now, if I had 10 barbers, shit, no problem. The commission I make off them alone cover the cost of the roof. And every dollar that I cut, I make. But I tell everybody, since I had my business, every dollar that I've made so far been put right back into my business because I have no employees, no barbers, no nothing. So my prices ain't the prices on the board. And I get a lot more than what the average barber get because I'm firm on my professionalism. You know what I mean? So when I say it's a lot of people I talk to and it be firm on that. You know what I mean? My prices. I start at $75 because those are my prices. You know what I mean? That's what, if you want me to cut your hair and do this service, I'm gonna give you a VIP service, cut your hair right, but I'm charging you my prices. And this is where a lot of these other barbers get mad about me. They customers sit in my chair and pay my price, but they'll sit there for 4 hours and wait on them and pay $25, $30. Now, when you come to me, my chair wide open, and this is the way I deal with every customer individually because I sell VIP and high quality service over, you know what I'm saying, fast quantity, and chaotic. Everybody in the room trying to prove that they can cut hair. No. You hear rap piss on cotton in my shop. This is tranquility. And you looking at over $100,000 worth of equipment, time, and effort that I done put into my shop, building it to the comforts for the customers and the barbers. You feel the air conditioning? You feel the air conditioning heat? That's at 60-degree temperature, 90-degree weather. I sell air conditioning during the summer. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas ain't even got an air conditioner at home. So if you come in here, that's why my prices start at $75. I'm selling excellence and I'm selling high quality services. But at the same time, I'm also a black man standing by myself with my own business, and my rent by itself is $4,200 a month. So when I tell people, man, my monthly expenses is $6,000, include my business and my home, and they ain't counting feeding my kids, buying myself food, clothes, shoes, treating myself to something in life every month. You know what I mean? Shit, I gotta charge the prices I charge, and that's the way I do it. It's professionalism over fucking. This ain't a hustle. This is a career, and everybody that's really, really doing it in this game, that's the way they treating it, and them customers paying them $200-300 a cut. When you get to talk about real, how much some of these social media barbers is getting per cut. You be like, I don't know how to get it. You gotta get in my DM. You jump in their page. A haircut start at $175. And then it's the crazy shit. They ain't even got a barber's license. How the fuck can they charge that much money and don't even have a license to charge? You feel what I'm saying? My prices go up during the time of the day, and you know what I'm saying, what it is. After VIP, 7 p.m., after all the shops is closed, that $75 turned to $150. You feel me? And that's just the way it is. You want to catch a haircut before 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, ain't no shop around here open before 10. So my shop open at 5 in the morning. From 5 to 9, 150. Where else can you go? Ain't man one of these lazy ass barbers out there bed trying to cut some hair at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I I I see a bright light bulb popped in my head with a dollar sign. Shit, and man, I did 3 truck drivers this morning at $150, $200 a service. If I shave them, it's $200. A haircut is $150. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And I just took off 4 days and went to Vegas. I left on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I went out there and did the fucking NBA summer league.
Yeah.
I did Carmelo Ball. I did the coach off the Lakers, Garwin, Darwin. I did him. I did this dude named Gilbert Arenas. I don't even know who the fuck these niggas was. They was niggas jewed up like I was at the dice table, and I ended up throwing a bunch of numbers on one point, and Carmelo Ball gave me a stack like $1,500 in chips. Like, here, man, that's your tip. I threw points for like 7 minutes straight. Motherfucker just steady racking the whole table winning, right? You know what I mean? Then the nigga called me over to shoot for him, and I threw like 3 times and fell off, crapped out. You know what I mean? That nigga was like, shit, we made so much money off that first leg. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Thanks, bro. Like, for real, man. I gave him a card. He was like, oh, you cut here? Niggas called me up. I went to their room. Did like 3 motherfuckers over there. Shit, cup out. What's up, Miss Nicole? Y'all in? All right, I'm sorry, man. I got kind of distracted. I had a walk-up customer came up. I had to explain to him my system. You know how I'm doing it. You know what I do and how I do it. I almost had him for a haircut. He's changed his mind right at the end. So, where y'all at, man? And what are y'all doing? Right now, the conversation and the subject matter was being privileged. How people can be privileged and don't even understand that they are privileged. Okay, I really done spoiled my breakfast. I stopped eating. And I'm the type of person, once I stop eating, I pretty much don't go back to it because it's not gonna taste the same. Oh, it's still kind of warm. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I guess I will be able to go back to it. Yeah, man. You know, being privileged is a special privilege of life. Shit. Every time I thought I had it, something else will pop up and find my tripod. Some people don't understand that, you know, in life. Some barbers, or some people that want to be barbers, they don't understand what it takes to be one. I'm an old school barber. I've been in the game 32 years. My grandfather was a barber for 40 years, 45 years. I was forced to learn how to cut hair. My grandfather made me cut his hair when I was a kid. So, it's a lot of things in barbering that I naturally understand. And what most people don't understand is because I've been raised in this industry all my life. Ever since I was 8 years old, every day I went to a barbershop. How you doing, Miss Incognita is in the house. Hey, baby girl, I promise you, I swear, I had full intentions on texting you this morning and tell you I'm going live and I've been missing you. I miss you. I need you. Well, my ADD kicked in right before I pushed the live button and I forgot all about it. And when you came in with the broom sweeping the messages out, I just thank God Incognita is on my team. How you doing, baby girl? A barber with long hair. Yes. Whew. 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 God. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah. I was just I'm still using my stuff. Why you throwing stuff away? Look like a real nice place to get your hair cut. Like the barbershop coming to America. Yeah. I actually got those pictures inside of my barbershop. For real. Because a barbershop is the community cornerstone. Where black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, all will eventually meet up in one room together and engage into some type of social conversation. See, my barbershop is so special because it's led by a special individual. I'm making a chocolate cake with white chocolate frosting. No, you're making a chocolate cake with white icing. Period. You can't make white taste chocolate. Period. You can't. Incognita, we are not gonna argue about flavors, mixtures, or colors this morning. The flavor is white, and white will always taste white. You cannot chocolatize white. Talking about I'm making chocolate cake with white chocolate icing. Ain't. If you put white inside a chocolate, it's supposed to turn caramel, caramel brown. But if you done put some pigmentation bleach in that chocolate. Now, I know a lot of black people, they be bleaching their skin trying to turn white. Now, I believe you can do that. Michael Jackson did it. So, why would you have a bleached chocolate cake? Like, you should say it's a bleached chocolate cake. A bleached chocolate icing chocolate cake. Because you bleached the chocolate. If you turn chocolate white, you bleached it, right? Not to be, difficult about this, but I'm just saying, like, the highest grade I got is the fourth of my education. I got a fourth of my grade education. Fifth grade, high grade, I made it to, but I completed the fourth grade. So I claim a fourth grade education. Now, most niggas ain't smarter than a third grader. So I'm smarter than an average nigga. So I know if you took some chocolate, black chocolate, caramel chocolate, Coca-Cola chocolate, and turned it white, you had to put bleach in it. That's the only thing that'll turn a nigga white. And I don't think that nigga would taste the same with a drop of white in it. I just don't think. Just like white folks don't think white folks is the same with a drop of black in them. So, come on, Nina. You can't do that. Just put chocolate on top of chocolate and say, I made a chocolate with chocolate ice and ice cream nigga cake. Like, and I would still love you. You put some all black chocolate Oreos on top of them. Not the whole Oreo. You don't want the white to show. You just want to take the black chocolate Oreo and put on top of the chocolate cake. Ah, shit. You might got me like you got that banana pudding cake. You say I'm confused. Stop it. I'm sorry. I'm just ranting. I ain't even read a message. I seen a lot of people comment. But no. She can throw down on a cake. I'm still waiting on my banana pudding cake to come in the mails. She said she already something. I'm thinking it's coming in dry ice, so I'm waiting. I know it's still fresh. Wherever the post office got it at right now. That banana pudding cake is on its way. She told me it was on its way. Man, I love me some Incognita. That girl. Whenever I do get close to her, I'm gonna give me some of that cake. What? So, bro.
What's going on?
Bless. Miss Jane Emma Baxter, how you doing? We want to introduce you to our community. You look like you will be a nice person that'll be very entertained on what we be doing and talking about on here. Incognita, that's my baby, that's my girl. She know I don't mean no harm if I say anything. You did that, your No, I ain't touched the table. I tried to catch my phone. I'm gonna tell you I didn't. I'm seeing your hand leaning on the table. All right. All right, Miss Jane Emma Baxter. I would like to introduce you to our community. I ask that you push the like button, the notification button, and yeah, hit that bell button so you can get a notification of bing every time Snacker Puss come on. Like, hey, but what I say is, I had a thought when I first read your name out loud. Oh yeah, Miss Jane Emma Baxter. I love your mama. I love your black mama. That black queen, she had a beautiful black mind. She gave you one of the dying black sister names. We don't name our children like that no more. And your middle name should be cherished like a queen. I wish I could find me a girl named Emma. If her middle name was Emma, I promise you, baby, you ain't going by your Emma, your first name no more. I want to call you Emma. Because Emma was a good woman back in the day. A good black woman. How y'all doing? Come on in. Just want to show some love and show some likes. So I know you got some good tendencies and good traits inside of you, Miss Emma. And I pray that you stick along with us for a while. And if you say any comments, we're gonna keep you in the know. But I like your name. I love all black sisters that got them old traditional black sister names. When I see them and recognize them and I say them out loud, we can't find no old Priscillas and, you know what I'm saying, no Anishas and Miss Ann and Sonia. We can't find these sister names no more. No Mercedes. Like, I'm looking for a Mercedes. These girls now naming themselves Mercedes and Lexus and Range Rovers and shit like that. Nobody want no goddamn Range Rover. The girl gonna say, well, I said, what's your name? My name Range Rover. Baby Range. I want the Baby Range. The first thing that comes up to a black man mind, when you mention Range Rover, it ain't a female. First thing comes to my mind when you say Range Rover is a bear, a wild animal. Bear, wild terrain, a vehicle that can get us out the goddamn woods. And when a bear chasing your ass real fast, a bear! Like, that's the first thing came to my mind. Like, am I the only one? Tommy in the house. You know, my uncle's name was Tommy. So Tommy decided that he wanted to jump out on the table on Christmas dinner and tell the family, I'm ready to come out the closet.
Oh, man, don't do this shit. Don't do that. Look at your TV. You ain't got your TV on. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make no joke of it.
Mama.
Hey. Mama, my ass.
Hey. Tommy is a great name. Tommy's one of those old traditional. It really ain't a black name. That's a white name. One of them old white boy names. I tell you, you can never trust a black man with a white boy name. If he got a white boy name, don't trust that nigga. I'm serious. You can't never trust a black man that don't have a mustache and beard. Like, if he ain't got no mustache and beard, you better not trust that nigga. Man, I got so many don't trust these niggas reasons, like, and whys. Like, I tell you, as long as y'all watch me, y'all need to start taking notes, because these are the type of notes y'all really need to be taking. Like, what type of niggas not to talk to, or who you need to fuck with. Like, if a nigga ain't got no, I'm serious. Just like you can't trust a Mexican with an American name. If you see a Mexican with an American name, have you ever met a Mexican Tony and that motherfucker wasn't crooked? Every Mexican Tony I ever met ripped me off. Yeah. You better put your faith in Jesus or goddamn Hector, goddamn it. But that nigga named Robert, Tony, Jason, you better run, nigga. You better not trust a Mexican with an American name. Fuck wrong with y'all? I can teach y'all a lot of shit. Like, I ain't the only. What's up, my boy? Chevy on 26 is in the house. I told you, man. You gotta change that name, man. The Lord done blessed you with some eights, so you straight now. You done moved up to, like, hey. I can't wait till the Lord bless me. I'm going to get me a brand new Escalade. I'm going to put me some 28-inch 4G autos on it. All white and blue. With an all white Escalade with all white and blue interior. With snagger puss in the headrest. Oh, my nigga. Watch. Wait. You going to see. You going to see. I'm going to have one of the tightest Escalades with snagger puss. I'm going to have the lights in it. The snag in it. You going to know it's mine. My shit going to be paid for, nigga. If you see a nigga with an Escalade with rims on it, his shit paid for. And hell, because he just voided his warranty if he put rims on it and took some factory tires off. So, it don't matter. It's going to be paid for because his factory warranty is void. It's no good no more. I'm black, and my name literally is Robert. What you fail to realize is,
Black American?
Robert isn't a black American name.
What is Robert?
Robert is a white man. Black women started naming their name Robert after Robert F. Kennedy. Robert, Robert F. Kennedy was the first black American president. He had black mistresses. He was just like Elvis. He was doing everything. Facts. Niggas didn't even know what the word Robert meant before President Kennedy. That's how they did. Like, how many kids? Look at how many kids been named Obama after President Obama. Obama was never a word that ever been heard of. A name? I ain't never met a nigga named Obama. And if I did, I would have hit him in his mouth. You sound like a weak ass nigga. Like, that's a punk ass name. Like, who named that kid Obama, nigga? I would have punched that nigga in his lips because he got big lips. I know I would have stole on that nigga. I would have bust them lips open on that nigga if he was around in my childhood area around me. Like, I would have beat the brakes off of goddamn Barack Obama. And that's facts. I beat the brakes off every kid that came around me when I was a kid, nigga. I taught niggas the reality of life. Hey, have you ever been punched in your face before, nigga? I was a badass kid, like, for real. Like, dead serious. I was like 2.5 feet tall, running up on kids 5 feet tall, jumping in the air, punching their ass in the face. And they had taken off running, mama! Like, I was a badass kid. Boy, my daddy was a lion, nigga. You don't know what a lion is, nigga? You don't know what a lion ass nigga is, don't you? My daddy was a lion ass nigga. And I was a real motherfucking lion, nigga. Chevy on 26 is in the house. That's my boy right there. I like that nigga name. AKA Bobby. Robert. Bobby is not a nickname for Robert. Rob. What's another nickname for Robert? Rocky. Rocky is a nickname for Robert. Like, and you know, Roberto is the Mexican pronunciation how to say Robert in Spanish. So, you know, but most blacks, and if you go back before 1964, you know what they was naming them black men? The most common name for a black man before 1964, before they killed Robert F. Kennedy, was Kunta. Kunta. Man, you know how many niggas named Kunta? Back before 1960, what was your name? My name Kunta. Kunta Kinte. Like, nigga, y'all really don't even know the history of black folks, man. Let me school you niggas. Like, let me school you. Yeah. What's my name? Matumbo. Matumba. Man, black folks ain't even got real names like that, man. All those names was... That sound like a police car, real slow,
That is hard.
That's just that real.
God, let me start on your head. That was somebody's car.
Yeah, top flight security. Old man, 70 years old. He done picked his car up. His